Ladies and gentlemen, the streak is over. The Vancouver Canucks have defeated the San Jose Sharks 4-3 in a shootout in a game in which they had never led. And the streak, posted up by Kevin Lankinen throughout the course of this entire season, finally gets broken. It took 19 shooters, but finally, somebody has scored on Lank in the shootout. Big ups to Macklin Celebrini. You might as well be Brock Lesnar over here, because the streak has been defeated. 19-1. And then from 19-1, you had Kevin Lankinen saves on Colin Graff, Will Smith, Adam Gaudette, and William Eklund. So, hey, he's back up there. 4 straight saves for Kevin Lankinen, the Tankinen. But the Canucks take this one 4-3 in the Shark Tank. San Jose, California, Vancouver with the dub on the first half of a back-to-back. And as we had noted, this was not a game where the Canucks had the lead for any moment of playing time. Starting things off at the end of the first period, you had Igor Chernyshov picking the puck up off of a face-off, driving the front of the net, and using his long reach to shove the puck backhand right behind Kevin Lankinen. It's a quick, frantic play where the Sharks take advantage of the first-second freeze-up when both teams are just trying to see what's happening with the puck. But Chernyshov jumps on it, he scores. He's been super hot this season, scoring in bunches, this Igor Chernyshov. It's kind of funny how he only has 6 goals on the year, but hey, you start to see why that goal scoring has been such a notable part of his game the more you watch this particular game. Because second period comes, you have Marco Rossi, who ties things up on a really strange play. It's Victor Mancini who takes the puck behind his own goal line and then rims it all the way around the rink. It ends up going behind the San Jose goal. Askarov comes out to play it, but the puck takes a really weird bounce, probably either off the stanchion or off the bottom of the boards. Actually, I don't know if he was able to rim it perimeter-wise, or if Mancini just kind of fired it and it ended up attacking the boards at an acute angle. I don't know. It took a weird bounce. And it pops out on the far side in front of the goal line where Marco Rossi pounces onto the puck first. Askarov is caught out. He says, okay, screw it. I'm not saving this. I already left my crease to stop the puck. So I'm just going to push the net down and hope for the best. And he does that. The net goes down. Drew O'Connor ends up falling into it as well, but it is deemed an automatic goal because Marco Rossi, he shot it at the guy's net while it was falling, so that's gotta be a goal. Very strange play, very weird bounce, but Vancouver ties this game up 1-1. Give it about 4 minutes and you have one of the ghosts of Jim Benning's past coming to play here and getting things back up there for San Jose. It's Sam Dickinson driving the puck into the Canucks zone. He drops it off for Tyler Toffoli, who walks right in, he fires, and he scores. It is a long-range wrist shot that beats Kevin Lankinen on the far side. Beautiful play, beautiful shot. Tyler Toffoli is a goal scorer's goal scorer. He's your favorite goal scorer's favorite goal scorer, and a lot of Canucks fans definitely acknowledge just the level of talent that he has had, especially since he's always been able to show it off against the Vancouver Canucks. But considering the Canucks and their willingness to battle back, you had yourselves a power play goal to tie things up 2-2, scored by Jake DeBrusk in the few minutes remaining in the second. Phil Hronek goes over to Marco Rossi, he throws it back over to Petey, Hronek the shot, the rebound, and it's Jake DeBrusk who ends up kind of getting a little bit tangled with Askarov's stick before loosening up that puck and firing it into the open cage. There was a challenge on that. San Jose wanted it called back for goalie interference. The challenge was unsuccessful. The goal stands properly, and Vancouver had themselves another power play. Unfortunately, though, they could not take advantage of this second opportunity. Now, In the third period, we had ourselves Igor Chernyshov once more at the halfway mark, giving San Jose the go-ahead goal, also assisted by Macklin Celebrini. So, of course, Celebrini, what a great player. He sets up Chernyshov right as he is exiting the slot area. He receives the pass, cuts in front, pulls the puck into a really nice shooting angle, and then goes against the grain on Lankinen. Lankinen's going left, right, left because the pass came one way, the drag came the other, and then the shot reversed one more time. So it was a really calculated shot there and scoring opportunity for Chernyshov. You really love to see plays that really expose this sort of thinking on the fly. And Celebrini with the beautiful pass obviously gives Chernyshov a lot of time and space to do what he wants to do with it. But in the final few minutes of the third period, on the power play, you have yourselves Teddy Blueger, who ties things up after the first unit fails to get the job done. Teddy Blueger makes it 3-3, assisted by Linus Karlsson. This one comes right off the face-off. Blueger ends up beating Celebrini for the draw. He gets it over to Karlsson, who drives the net. Drop pass for Blueger in front, and a really nice goal. You don't really see drop passes for guys when the player with the puck is right in front of the goalie. But Linus Karlsson did just that, and it's a really nice play to tie things up 3-3. We end up going into overtime, which is where we see even more rush chances, just a lot of movement. You love to see the way these players circulate and try to work their systems in overtime. It was a really nice one, honestly, just watching the flow of the game. There were some penalties that were called both ways, but neither team is able to score in OT, which is when we head over into a shootout. And a lot of Canucks fans started bringing up the fact that, hey, Kevin Lankinen has been undefeated in shootouts so far this year. Heading into this game, he had 17 straight shootout saves on 17 straight shootout attempts, I believe is the statistic. So Lankinen, obviously the hottest goaltender in the NHL when it comes to shootouts, and he ends up stopping the first one. Okay, it's Igor Chernyshov, the rookie, the young guy, coming in here and trying to go on to the backhand. However, it is Macklin Celebrini. Leave it to the 19-year-old to break a 19-save streak at the hands of Kevin Lankinen. He ends up making it 1-0 for San Jose as he drags the puck right into the middle before firing it far side. That's a beautiful goal on behalf of Macklin Celebrini. The Canucks then get a quick goal from Jake DeBrusk, who flips it over an aggressive Yaroslav Askarov. And that's all she wrote for goals for a while. Graf gets stopped, so does Ogren, Will Smith, Besser, Gaudette, Elias Pettersson. By the way, can we talk about Elias Pettersson? The guy had maybe one of the most disappointing-looking shootout attempts we may have seen in a long time. He just kind of slowly came in, and then just tried to go glove side. It looked a little bit at first like he was trying to go 5-hole, but then it was like, oh, well, no, he tried to go for the glove there. And just the lack of speed, the lack of tenacity, didn't really seem like he had made a choice on where he wanted to shoot up until like the last second. So this is a guy that I think we're really starting to witness in real time the extreme loss of confidence on behalf of EP40. And I think it's pretty disappointing, not gonna lie. However, the goal that was scored to win the game was scored by none other than Linus Karlsson, the guy who set up the game-tying goal late in the third. He ends up ripping it bar down over the shoulder of Yaroslav Askarov. It's a great play. You love to see him getting those results. Karlsson, of course, pretty notable name considering the fact that he is a former San Jose Shark. He got acquired by Vancouver in the Jonathan Dahlin trade, the second one, that is. So there you go. Ghosts of Benning's past go both ways, you can say. And the Vancouver Canucks walk out of San Jose with a 4-3 shootout victory. The Canucks have themselves the Anaheim Ducks tomorrow. Kevin Lankinen, his streak got broken. but it's okay. It wasn't going to last forever. It almost lasted a full season, which is ridiculous. But with that said, you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about the Canucks beating the Sharks? I hope you enjoyed this video. 9, and bye.